everyone, welcome back to Big Brother. This is episode 3. We're about to dive in and see what happens, but let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. How are you finding this series so far? Have you been able to play it yet? Let's jump in and see what's happening today. This is episode 3. The claws are out. Things get catty with the first head of house task and nominations. Let's dive in and see if it is really that catty. After last night's nomination bombshell, the housemates are waking up for their first full day in the Big Brother house. This is day 2, it's 10:16 a.m. The bedroom is all quiet until you hear a scream echoing from the bathroom. I'm guessing Margot just had her first cold shower. And there you were, voting me as the biggest diva. Uchi, I don't know what came over me. Jennifer throws a pillow across the room before slowly stirring from the bed she's sharing with Carl. Cheers for making me up in this incredibly loud chat, guys. I appreciate it. Wait, did you and Carl get it on last night? How come you shared a bed? Everyone bursts out laughing as Jacob looks around cluelessly. Big Brother said we had to share a bed because I vote for her as most annoying. It's not funny, Carl. It was like sleeping next to a snoring freight train. I'm used to waking up by saying grateful affirmations, not to an old flight attendant rolling on me. Old? Wash your mouth out. We're nearly the same age. Margot walks into the room, shivering dramatically. I'm gonna ask her... No, I'm gonna hand her a nice warm dressing gown. You run over to Margot, hand her a nice dressing gown that was left toasting on a radiator overnight. There you go, Margot. At least one of you has manners. Thank you, Mona. She just feels guilty because it's basically her fault you have to have cold showers. Before you can respond, Ash walks into the room carrying a tray of cooked breakfasts and coffees. All right, people, to apologize for yesterday, I've brought everyone breakfasts. Aw, that's adorable. You owe me a lot more than a coffee after that freezing ordeal, but thanks. As everyone comes to grab their breakfast, Ash hands Ellie and Jacob a bowl of grey, lukewarm porridge. You guys are on basic rations, so I got you some porridge instead. I actually hate porridge. This is evil. I'm gonna wind her up about her porridge. She's too easy to wind up. This is the perfect advert for not role breaking. That porridge looks gross. That's why you don't discuss nominations, people. Oh yes, that's half of our eye film. Ellie glares at you with gritted teeth as the others nod along in agreement. Yeah, I'm never committing a rule break now. I've seen the dire consequences. The group falls into a tired silence. We're all waking up in the Big Brother house. Where are all the smiles and cheers? You try cheering when you've been through what I've been through. That shower was horrendous. Sleeping next to Carl was not the kind of thing you wake up smiling from. I need a yoga session to recover. Daisy pulls you to one side. This is the perfect opportunity to show the public how fun a person you are. Host a yoga session and get everyone back in a good mood. We're calling out for a leader to pick up the good vibes, and I think you're the only one that's up to the task. You think I should run an impromptu morning yoga class? I know you're probably taking it easier today because you're safe at the next eviction, but don't forget what Big Brother said about the head of house. They can bonus nominate or make a nomination replacement anyone of their choosing. Something tells me there's plenty of twists and turns left to happen today. It's a perfect opportunity to get back in everyone's good books, while proving how vital you are to the group dynamic. Are you going to be the one to turn this day around and get us back on track with a fun yoga class? Oh, to be fair, it's 5 gems. All right, then. I am finding that the gems are very reasonably priced, and I think that's because they know that people are coming from a new perspective and not from the Love Island community necessarily. So they're going to want to put the prices almost as low as possible so that people can really get into it before they start putting the prices back up. This sounds too fun to turn down. You leap off the bed and address everyone with a wide grin. All right, everyone, I can't help but feel like the vibes are on the floor this morning. Jennifer has barely slept, Margot's had a cold shower, and Ellie has eaten some porridge. Stop reminding me. So it's time for a group yoga session. I'm going on a yoga retreat next month, so you might be able to teach me some new moves. I'll join, but if I pull a muscle, you'll be hearing from my lawyer. Everyone gathers in the middle of the bedroom except for Ellie, who stays on her bed with a big frown on her face. You're not going to join in, Ellie? I'm not in the mood. Your loss. All right, everyone, I'm going to take you on a wonderful, relaxing journey. Please close your eyes. I want to pretend you're a moose on a windy hilltop. Is everyone there with me? You all hear them murmuring yes. So raise your hands above your head and pretend you're a big old moose. You open your eyes and see that everyone in the room is doing as you say, raising their hands above their heads. Wow, I've never heard of this moose routine, Mona. Is it new? I never knew a moose could speak, Jennifer. Oops, sorry. And I want you to pretend there's rich green grass growing under your feet. Technically, moose have hooves, not feet. I'm just trying to get into character. All right, so you can feel the rich green grass under your hooves and the smell of the meadows in your nose. And slowly bring your arms down now, guys. Everyone stifles laughter as they lower their arms. And you can hear the gentle streams running down the hill beside you. Breathe in and out, nice and slowly. And now open your eyes. You should feel brand new. Oh yeah, look at us go. As everyone opens their eyes, they give you a huge round of applause. That was just what we needed. Yeah, I genuinely feel more relaxed after that. I'm glad I didn't get involved. It looked stupid. Let's throw some shade at Ellie, shall we? I'd rather have some fun than sit sulking because I had to eat porridge. Porridge isn't even that bad. You're just being dramatic. You try eating it and tell me if it's not that bad. It's horrid. Not as horrid as your attitude. Line up, babe. Ellie glares at you as your yoga session winds to an end. Suddenly, you hear Big Brother's voice coming through the speakers. This is Big Brother. It's time for today's head of house task. Big Brother's Big Catty Walk. You'll find your outfits in the bathroom. And remember, the housemate crowd head of house will be exempt from nomination, as well as having the special power of bonus nomination or nomination replacement. As everyone rushes off to the bathroom to see what outfits are awaiting you, Ash pulls you to one side. What's up, Ash? I was just gonna say, I think I got away with that cheeky little rule break yesterday. Keep your voice down. Yeah, you got away with it until you just blurted it out. You should keep your voice down. I'm just kind of excited that I haven't been caught. Stop talking about it. Anyway, let's go and see what this catty walk thing is all about. Uh-oh. You and Ash walk into the bathroom to see everyone wearing cat ears. Oh, it looks so cute. I kind of want to join in, but I don't think I've got any cat ears to hand. I feel like my whole life is a lie. I need to find some cat ears. I want to join in. Oh, wow. Everyone looks so catty. Don't think you and Ash are getting away with it. There's 2 left over. That's more like it. Jennifer pulls an incredible looking cat suit out from the wardrobe with a smile. This is going to be free if you think you can pull it off. Of course you can pull it off. Try it on. Well, it's a look. You strut up and down in the skin-tight catsuit as everyone gawps at you. It's not like me to feel outdressed, but wow. You look like a total queen, Mona. That outfit is a sleigh. You'll be making the front page of the news on the outside if you go out like that. Yeah, be as catty as you want and I'll let you get away with it if you're wearing that. Please say you're going to stick with the catsuit, Mona. Or how many gems? How many gems? I'm feeling a few. That was very, pushy. 10 gems. It did say it was gonna open new variety of things as well. If you're enjoying this, make sure you give this video a like so that I know that I should pick more gem options and probably put some more gems into the game as well. I haven't put any in yet, but if you want me to keep picking the gem choices, make sure you do give this video a like, or let me know down below, or both, please. Of course I'm gonna wear it. Oh, good. That was a good choice. I'm getting my kitty claws out. This outfit is here to stay. Or maybe slay. Yay, I love it. Fair play, you're not here to mess about. That is a serious outfit. Are we all feline ready to get out there? You all rush out to the garden, excited for the first head of house task. You all crowd into the garden, which has been converted into a big catwalk with a runway. Oh, I wonder what we're gonna have to do. Is everyone actually still in their pajamas? This is Big Brother. It's time to get your claws out in Big Brother's Big Catty Walk. You will each take it in turn strutting your stuff on the catwalk before making a catty remark about a housemate of your choice. You will each then vote for the cattiest catwalk, and the person with the most votes will be crowned head of house. I've not done a catwalk in a good few years, but bring it on. I treat the central aisle of the planes I work on as a catwalk, so this should come naturally to me. Carl scurries off to the far end of the catwalk, barely able to hide his excitement. I was going to ask who's going first, but I guess you've already decided, Carl. What's the matter, Ash? Worried I might make my catty remark about you? Suddenly, a booming beat fills the air as Carl looks out at you all with his hands on his hips. I'm here to be catty and drink milk, And we're all out of milk. Carl struts forward as everyone lets out a raucous cheer. He puts his finger in his mouth and presses it to his bum, making a sizzling sound. When he nears the front of the catwalk, he has a little stumble and Ash lets out a giggle. Carl glares at him as he stands looking down at you all. I'm aiming my catty comment at Ash, mainly because I just saw him laughing at me. I wasn't laughing at you. The fact that you sabotaged that mission yesterday and gave people cold water. Also, you could have a 3-course meal with Mona. That's a 3-course backstab. And I won't be forgetting it in a hurry. Everyone except Ash lets out a huge round of applause. We've got 2 options here. We can either say the luxury meal was worth the cold showers or join in with the applause. I'm gonna say it was worth the cold showers. I have to say, the cold showers were worth that luxury meal you won us. You're both as bad as each other. That meal was lovely. I can't argue with that. Well done though, Carl. You smashed that. Don't try sucking up to me now, Ash. I'll go next, guys. Jennifer readies herself at the end of the catwalk, taking a deep, big breath. As the music begins, she elegantly floats down the runway in a regal fashion. She does a twirl at the end of the catwalk before peering around at everyone with a red face. I think you're all absolutely lovely, and I feel so blessed to have gotten to know each and every one of you. She bites her lip while she thinks. My mom always said, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So I'm not going to be catty to anyone. You're all incredible people. She spins around and walks back up the catwalk while the others look on a little confused. It's literally called the catty walk, darling. You can't be nice. Yeah, that was boring. Boo. Uchi whispers to you. I think it's kind of sus to do that. Try and be pally with everyone. I think she's just very polite, you know. I don't know, Uchi. I think she's just being polite. You can't hate on her for trying to be nice. Maybe you're right. It just feels all a bit fake to me. As Jennifer makes her way back to the group, the others are a little puzzled by her approach. What was all that about, Jennifer? Are you seriously not saying a catty comment? I don't want to make enemies on the second day. That's poor form. Well, it's her choice. I'll go next. Daisy bounds up the catwalk and waits for the music to kick in before beginning her sexy routine. She drops low and slowly rises, showing off her incredible figure and silky smooth legs. She sashays down the catwalk with a fiery glimmer in her eyes before stopping with her hands on her hips and looking down at everyone. All right, my mum told me that if I have nothing nice to say it on the catty walk instead. Everyone cheers as Daisy eyes Jennifer. Jennifer, I don't buy you being this hippie outdoorsy type. Peace and love, more like push and shove. What self-respecting outdoorsy girl can't even share a bed with someone without getting all grumpy? I think you've got a game plan and you're being fake. The group turns to Jennifer, whose cheeks go bright red. You're entitled to your opinion, I guess. Daisy struts her stuff back down the catty walk with a controlled spin. That's more like it. Go on, Daisy. If refusing to say something mean makes me fake, then I'm totally lost. Don't overthink it. It's only a game. It's only a game that I'm about to win. Ash springs up and gets ready at the end of the catwalk. This one will be good. The music booms out as Ash swaggers left and right up and down the catwalk. He drops to the floor and does some press-ups before attempting a one-arm press-up, which he can't quite do. Just pretend I could do that. He stops, overlooking everyone in a bold stance, hips swaying left and right. Ooh, let's let out a flirty whistle. Why not? Whoop whoop, look at that man go. You let rip a cheeky whistle, which Daisy and Jacob join in with. Ash bows to you with a grin. Why, thank you. All right, Jacob buddy, this isn't personal. Oh, here we go. You're telling everyone in here you're a rock star, but the only thing rocking in your life is the rocking chair you knit in every night back home. Everyone laughs, including Jacob. Wow, you got me there. I'm lost for words. I should have planned that more before I said it. I doubt you could come up with something more scathing than that. Margot quietly gets up onto the catwalk and makes her way to the far end. Watch out, Margot is on her way up. The music begins and Margot wastes no time in walking straight down the catwalk towards everyone. Drop it low, Margot. Give us some moves. I'll let my lips do the talking. She stops and looks around at everyone, unsure where to start. Saying one thing about one person was too difficult, so I'm going to say something about everyone. Oh, yeah, fine. Cheer her on. Why not? Truly iconic. I love it. Don't think I'll miss you out just because you said that. Jacob, darling, stop calling yourself a rock star. You're almost old enough for the bus pass. Wow, that'd be my knitting joke. I'll say, that felt personal. And Ash, while you're there, at least we don't need to spend our shopping budget on wet wipes. You're clearly one yourself after the way you gorp at Mona. Oh, Ash looks at you with a red face. No idea what she's on about. Daisy, next time we're in the bathroom together, can you please tell me where your volume button is? I don't need to hear someone screaming about how fit Mona looks first thing in the morning. It's unbecoming in the early hours, darling. Ouch. Uchi, I forgot you were here, to be honest. Maybe try and do something at some point. This woman! Jennifer, Daisy's right, and I can see straight through you. You're about as free-spirited as the chained-up ghost of Jacob's career. Hey, you've done me twice now. That's not fair. I'll do what I please. Ellie, where do I even begin with you? I didn't know having rich parents could be someone's main personality trait until I met you. Bang out of order. Carl, did you enter the Big Brother house because you heard I was coming on or something? You remind me of a cringy superfan I had back in the 80s. Carl shakes his head, clearly a little rattled. Which just leaves you, Mona. Yeah, you deserve to pass that secret mission yesterday, but I'd have done it better. I'm going to give her a round of applause. That wasn't too harsh, to be fair. I was expecting much worse. That was genuinely impressive. I guess being catty comes naturally to me. Who would have guessed? Margot gives everyone a wink before getting down from the catwalk. Does anyone have any questions? Yeah, I do. A cringy superfan. For real. Margot shrugs and blows Carl a kiss. Read into it all you want. Well, you said I should do something once in a while, so I'll go up next. Uchi readies himself at the end of the catwalk and takes some deep breaths. All right, here goes nothing. Uchi prances down tastefully, running his hands up and down his body in a well-rehearsed, sexy dance. Someone's done this before. Guilty. Uchi works his way up the catwalk with a bold confidence, hips swaying left and right. This one's for being constantly rude to my girl, Mona. Ellie, I guess your parents gave you a choice between horse riding and politeness lessons as a kid. And you clearly chose the horse riding lessons. Burn this house to the floor. Rawr. Uchi pouts at Ellie before jumping down from the catwalk with a giggle. That was properly fun. Swing and a miss, hun. I guess I better get up there now then. Save the best till last. Jacob and Mona haven't gone yet either. Oh, sorry, I forgot about Mona. Easily done. You're the forgettable one. You're the only forgettable one here, Ellie. Zing. Ellie pouts at you as she struts onto the catwalk. Her music begins. She faces away from everyone as the beat begins to build, before dramatically turning and flicking her hair. She drops to her knees and teasingly crawls down the catwalk on all fours, eyeing everybody with a cheeky glint before jumping to her feet. Gotta give it to her, she's got some moves. That girl can slay! After a scintillating dance routine, Ellie looks around at the open-mouthed housemates. Horse riding lessons, politeness lessons, and dancing lessons, by the way, Uchi. Burn! This one's going to my friend, Mona. Everyone thinks I've got something against her. I don't, but I like how easily she gets annoyed. Mona, you make me so jealous. With your annoying little attention grabs and that cringe click you, Daisy, Uchi, and Ash have. You make me so jealous of all the people out there that have never met you. I wish I was one of them. Ellie raises an eyebrow at you before jumping down from the stage, leaving everyone in an awkward silence. You forgot to turn the heat on for your roast. You forgot to turn the oven on for your big roast, babe. In one ear, out the other. Good for you. I think you have to go up next, Mona. With an outfit like that, this is surely going to be the best. You take your position at the end of the catwalk and wait for the music to begin. I'm going to... I think we go all out sexy. This, to be fair, this does feel very Love Island-y, and I think I'm going to lean into that slightly for now. You spin around as the charging music begins, dropping low and sticking your bum out as you slowly rise. Your sexy catsuit shimmers under the sunlight as you strut forward down the catwalk. She is bringing it! You stop at the end of the runway and teasingly bite your lip as you spin around and put your hands on your hips, showing your incredible figure to everyone. You look around at the others, pointing your finger out into the crowd. I'm going to aim my catty comment at... We expect Ellie, right? Which no one else has really deserved a catty comment, in my opinion. So I think I am going to go for Ellie, because why not be cliche? Ellie, if you think you can take it. I can take it. It better be good. Okay, well, it'll be good. I've picked Ellie because I'm gonna go hard on her. Sorry, Ellie. I think it's fitting that you spend most of your time around horses. What with the fact that you constantly have a long face and no matter how much dribble comes out of your mouth, they can't say anything back. I actually had a nightmare about you last night. Me and you were stuck in an elevator for 10 seconds. I woke up in a cold sweat. Ellie puts her hands on her hips, clearly unimpressed. Wow, she really went for you. She tried to. You're about to end your routine when Ash calls out. You're literally wearing the catsuit, Mona. You can't end it there. One more roast. All the housemates join in with the chant. Bring it on, I say. You decide whether to unleash the full power of the catsuit with an extra few parting words for Ellie. Yeah, let's do it. That's what we paid for. All right, I won't keep you for much longer, but I'll just say this. I speak on behalf of everyone when I say, you're bringing a really unique energy to the house, Ellie. It's just unfortunate that the energy you're bringing is a total vibe killer. You don't mean that, Mona. I don't say things I don't mean. Unlike you, based on some of the nonsense you chat. Which you either clearly don't mean and just like talking rubbish, or you do mean and don't even realize it's rubbish you're talking. And I'm not sure which one is worse, Ellie. When have I ever talked nonsense, Mona? Only every single time you've opened your mouth. Give one example. Every cringe tale about your horses. Every time you've icked everyone out flirting with Ash. I've got great flirt chat and you know it, as does Ash. Ash might just be a bit out of practice, Ellie. The housemates burst into laughter. You just got served, Ellie. Yeah, whatever. Looks like you're coming after my sass crown, Mona. And mine. Well played. You know Sash admiring your catsuit. Or flat. Why not? Caught you admiring my outfit, Ash. Whoops, you got me. Can't really blame me though, right? It's an amazing outfit. You're a head turner, Mona. You're not so bad yourself. I'm nothing compared to you, especially in that outfit. You and Ash lock eyes, a charged chemistry between you. Ash glances at your lips like he'd like to kiss you. Let's hear it for Mona! Everyone gives you a big round of applause as you end your routine with a sarcastic bow. Up next is Jacob, who prepares himself excitedly at the end of the catwalk. Been a while since I was on a stage. Hope I've not lost it. You never had it to lose, honey. As the music starts, Jacob sprints down the catwalk before lunging into a huge knee slide. Unfortunately, the floor is a bit more grippy than he expected, and he barely slides an inch before plummeting onto his front in a heap. Rock and rolling into his face! That used to work in the 80s. He stands up while the others laugh. Alright, listen up everyone. I'm aiming this one at Jennifer. Not another one. I knew I wasn't losing my marbles when I said you seemed familiar. Took me a while to place it, but I remember now. We've met before. So, wait, that extra session that we could have paid for Ash? Does that mean we didn't need it because it's all going to come out now? The housemates all go quiet. My sister wrote me into playing a couple of tunes at one of her corporate events. A networking thing for folks in finance, not really my scene. But Jennifer was there, working the room. And she was a totally different person. Your hair was like slicked back. You had a suit on with a gilet. Me? You've got me confused with someone else. Either you're lying about who you were then or you're lying about who you are now. Jacob looks at Jennifer with a raised eyebrow before jumping off the stage. I wish you'd spoke to me about this in private. You've mistaken me for someone else. I never forget a woman in a pinstripe. It was you, for sure. The awkwardness is cut short when Big Brother's voice comes through the speakers. This is Big Brother. Doesn't it feel good to get things off your chest? You will each now vote for the housemate you think had the best catty walk. Ooh. Margot, because you disobeyed Big Brother's instructions and spoke about multiple people, you are disqualified. No regrets. Alright, I'm voting for Mona, no doubt. Yeah, the catsuit doesn't lie. I'll vote Mona too. Has to be Ellie for me. I'll go with Ellie too. I really like what Ash did. I'll go with him. I'm gonna have to go with Ellie. Uchi Mouse, sorry to you. Oh, I don't know if I forgive you. My vote goes to... Oh, okay. I'm gonna vote for... Do you know what? I can't remember half of them. I can't remember Ellie's though. So I'm tempted to go for Ellie, but I would never stoop to her level. I'm gonna vote for... Do you think I can get on a good side with Jacob? I feel like the romance option that we were talking about is only gonna be through Ash, right? So I'm gonna say Jacob's not had any votes. Let's go for him. Jacob, that knee slide deserves more love. I think I did my back in doing it, but at least it was worth it. Oh, this is such a hard decision. I don't want to upset anyone. Oh, give over and save someone so that we can take these catties off. I guess Uchi? Yours was really fun. And I'll vote for Carl. Ellie is the housemate who received the most votes. You are now head of house. Make your way to the diary room to collect your head of house robe. I've done it! I've won! I won! The reign of Ellie begins! As everyone is congratulating Ellie, Jennifer pulls you to one side. Can I grab you for 2 seconds? What's up? Ellie being head of house is the worst possible outcome. You caused this. If you'd have voted for me, I would have been. What the heck, Jennifer? The power is going to go straight to her head. I wish I put her down a peg with my catty walk instead of trying to be all diplomatic. Or you've changed your tune? Yeah, well, maybe there's some truth to the thing Jacob said about me, I guess. She leans a little closer and whispers, I'm putting on a bit of an act. Oh, really? Keep your voice down. I trust you with this, but I don't want anyone else hearing. Can we go somewhere private so I can tell you about the real Jennifer? I'm not gonna lie, even if it was the amount of stuff that we actually had, I don't think I'd want to know. So I'm just going to say I don't think I want to know. I want to tell you about the real me, but there's also an ulterior motive to our sneaking off. What is it? Look, I'm trying to block confrontational energies out of my life. But Ellie needs to be brought down a peg. She is raining all over my chakra. I've got a pretty great idea to rile her up tonight. A prank for the ages, some might say. You're the only person I can trust with this. Are you sure we can't sneak off? Just you and me? I'm gonna say no for now. I'm sorry, but let me know if you'd rather have seen that option in the comments. I'm fine, Jennifer, but thanks for the offer. No worries, maybe another time, I guess? Suddenly, the sky erupts with Big Brother's voice. This is Big Brother. This week's nominations will take place now. Nominations already? He must be joking, right? Something tells me Boss doesn't joke around too much. We all better get out of these clothes before the nominations. You walk into the bedroom and wonder what to wear. Oh, okay, so we get to pick our outfit. Our main outfits are all gone as well. So I don't know if we're going to get them back or whether we're going to have to pay for a new one every single time. I don't mind the free dress. I do prefer this outfit, but it is paid for. I think I'm going to keep with the free dress for now, but I might change that up as we go along. I also find it hilarious they have just taken exactly the same UI for the Love Island model. I think that's fine. I think it works really well. And if they've got it and it's working, then why don't they just reuse it? So I think that's a great thing that Fusebox have done. Ellie is wearing her robe and gloating about being head of house as everyone gathers around at the seating area. And that's another thing. As head of house, I'm not going to be operating the dishwasher anymore. You weren't operating the dishwasher before you were head of house. Ellie and Carl glare at Jacob. I've just realized their names are Ellie and Carl, like from Up. Don't talk back to your head of house like that. Thank you, Carl. I excuse you for doing washing up for a day to repay your loyal service. Thanks, Queen. Ellie looks around at everyone with a grin. See, I'm going to be firm but fair, ruler. No need to worry. Uchi whispers to you. It's like she thinks she's genuine royalty now. She has a nice robe on. This is Big Brother. You are reminded that nominations are your own choice and should not be influenced by any other housemate. Big Brother will call you to the diary room. You must then nominate 2 housemates you wish to face eviction. As head of house, Ellie is exempt from being nominated. Would Mona please come to the diary room? All right, here we go. As you stand, Ash and Daisy give you a supportive thumbs up while Ellie gives you a smug smile. Good luck. Well, I'd be voting for Ellie. Hello, Big Brother. Hello, Mona. Could you give me the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for the nomination? My first nomination? I feel like this is a bit like on the nose, but I'm going to say Jennifer. My first nomination is going to be Jennifer. And my reason is, I'm going to say we're the least close. Of everyone here, Jennifer is the person I've connected with least. Oh, I got the gold thing. I'm sure it's just because we haven't had a chance to properly speak yet, but it's the only thing I can go off for now. Mona, could you give me the name of your second nomination and explain the reasons for this nomination? My second nomination, I think, has to be Daisy. My second nomination is Daisy. My reason is, I'm gonna say using the bathroom for too long. The amount of time Daisy spends in the bathroom is not normal. I know it sounds like a bit of a petty thing, but we're all in this together. And since this experience is challenging enough without us having to queue outside the bathroom, every time Daisy needs the toilet. Mona, your nominations are complete. You are free to return to the house. Thanks, Big Brother. The housemates are waiting for the results of the nominations. It's 3:30 p.m. This is Big Brother. The housemates nominated for the eviction this week are Jennifer. Jennifer looks around at everyone. Seriously? That's disappointing. And Jacob, no! Jacob nods silently. Margot squeezes his thigh supportively. Don't worry, Pudding, you'll be fine. And Ash. No. Ash lets out a nonchalant shrug as Daisy wraps him up in a friendly hug. I guess I had that coming for me after sabotaging the dinner party. These three housemates currently face the public vote. However, as head of house, Ellie has a very special power to influence the results of the nominations. Ellie, stand up. Ellie gets to her feet, loving every second. You now have the power to choose either nomination replacement or bonus nomination. Nomination replacement saves one of the housemates facing eviction and replaces them with someone else. Bonus nomination will add a housemate to those currently facing eviction. Ellie, make your decision and give your reasons now. Everyone gasps as Ellie confidently stands, looking around at you all with a little shake of her head. Oh wow, this is genuinely a tough decision. I've been unapologetically myself since coming in here, and I feel like most of you have accepted that. But this person hasn't. I have no evidence yet, but I'm pretty sure she's playing a game. I just find her hot-headed outbursts fake. I can totally see through it. Ellie turns to you. So I'm going to bonus nominate Mona. I'm going to throw some sass her way. Sorry I zoned out while you were speaking there, but it sounded like you said you wanted to get rid of the competition. Ellie holds up her hands defensively. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're so fake. It makes me fake that I'm calling you out. You're clearly here to try and win, otherwise you wouldn't mind being up for eviction. I don't care about winning, but it still doesn't feel great being up for nomination. I guess you're both here for the wrong reasons. You were probably discussing your game plan on that luxury meal you had together. The housemates nominated for eviction are Jennifer, Jacob, Ash, and Mona. Regardless of what Ellie did, several of you voted for me? Like, what the flip, guys? I've been nothing but zen and lovely to you all. We can't talk about someone's nomination, so let's just leave it there. Everyone is silent as Jennifer crosses her arms in a red-faced strop. Housemate says one more thing. Oh, what is it now? Has some other person voted for me or something? It's come to Big Brother's attention that yesterday another rule break regarding the discussion of nominations took place, and the housemate involved will be punished. Ash looks at you, worry etched across his face as your mind races back to what he said to you on your luxury meal. Another rule break already? What will the punishment be, I wonder? And will it affect who is evicted? Come back next time to find out. Well. This series is definitely shaping up to be something a bit different. I am really thinking that it's going well so far. Hopefully we'll be able to get that head of house title out from under Ellie's feet, because I do not like her one little bit. But let me know what you're thinking down below. What's your character like? Who did you create? And are they going to win? That's my question. I think there's 3 episodes that we've played so far, and we've got the gold eye on 2 of them, but not the second one. So if we don't win, that might be why. It might be worth replaying it at some point. But for now, I think it's okay that we can just continue. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I hope you have enjoyed this series so far. Thank you so much to my wonderful members for being a part of the community and for being so supportive. It's because of you I can make videos like this, so thank you so much. And thank you so much to everyone who has liked this video, commented, and subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye!